Coming in on a wing and a prayer, coming in on a wing and a prayer. So the sun must have done, we can still carry on. Coming in on a wing and a prayer.
Hi guys, you're watching Allmodels channel. My name is Denis Demin. Today I start to build one more model. My choice is to build Allmodels F4U-1 Corsair by Tamiya. I prefer the variant from box art. Let's see what is in the box. I'm going to build model straight from the box without any aftermarket. I want to concentrate on painting and weathering. I'd like to try some new paint techniques. Box contains 2 packages of sprues. Instruction manual. I think this is the best kit in the 1/48 scale, easy to assemble, very accurate. I foresee pleasure from this model building. My choice is a plane of bunker hill carrier. Well, let's run the building. I'll start from cockpit assembly. Kit cockpit is very good detailed. On my past experience, Tamiya kit cockpits are always well detailed, which allow me to build kits straight from the box with minimal additions. There's many online builds of this kit that inspired me to build this kit. Let's begin from cockpit assembly as regarding in the instruction manual. Which is logical and easy to understand. Well, this is sprue B and this is sprue A. This is sprue C. I'm going to cut off all cockpit parts from sprues. This sprue is over. Now the sprue A. Pilot seats. Side consoles. The cockpit is very detailed. As I remember, only the Avenger kit had a more detailed cockpit. The cockpit consists of only 8 parts. Take them off. Well, this is the decal. There are instrument panel in decal. Not bad. It's not bad. Decal looks thin, quality. Insignia blue color is accurate, same to original color. Okay, take it off. Well, let's begin. First we need to remove burrs from parts edges by angled knife. I think first assemble cockpit, then paint it. As I understand, cockpit is painted in interior green. If I have Mr. Color paints of interior green, that's my favorite paints, I would use that. I think the well-detailed kit cockpit allows us to left canopy in open position. We are not going to place pilots into the cockpits because I don't like pilots seated in the cockpits. I think we need to reduce thickness of seat walls to a metal sheet thickness, because Corsair seat was not rolled edges, as I remember. This place may be rolled edges edge. For this purpose I use 600 grit sandpaper, which don't left scratches. Then do finish with 800 grit sandpaper. Okay, now thickness is okay. Upper edge of seat looks thick. Let it sand also. I have looked for photographic pictures of this airplane. The Google found only one picture of this plane with 13 number on board, but there are many pictures of Bunker Hill carrier Corsairs. A very pleasant work on Tamiya kits, all parts fit perfect. I'll use Tamiya extra thin cement, all done perfect. Side instrument panels will be painted assembled. First it would airbrushed on its color, then detailed by brush. Assembly is obtained without any gaps. Half of cockpit virtually has assembled. Let's do assemble more fast to save time to painting and weathering. To the side panel would be attached some pressurized bottle and handle and holder. Okay, let's deburr them. Okay, install it on its place. Excellent, I like it. According to the instructions, seat belts proposed to be decal, but decal seat belts, I don't like decal seat belts. I will make them from thin alu foil. I think it's no reason to fit cockpit before assemble of fuselage halves, because I sure fit would perfect. As on all good designed model kits. This one is ready. Now let's deburr pedals. I'd like to expand channel views by American planes build, because they are very popular in the world, as well as in Russia. More American airplanes are more popular in the Russia. Possible reason of that is small number of quality Russian aircraft models like Americans one. Maybe there is more technical information on American planes, less secrets, all needed documents easy to find, to do quality models. There are many photos online. You can buy any drawings of World War II era, plus many surviving military vehicles. So Americans keep their history, unlike us. There are many enthusiasts who restore military vehicles, including aircrafts. Now in Russia also begun such activity. Many thanks to them. Special thanks to Zadorozhny Museum, who turned his hobby into a business, who make many history researchers restore some Soviet aircrafts to flight conditions. I think Russian military vehicles and aircrafts popularity is growing. Some brands, especially China brands, presented many new kits of Russian aircrafts. Maybe new kits will affect the popularity of Russian aviation. I'm installing the footrest to a cockpit forward bulkhead. The cockpit looks very complex. After painting and toning, it will look impressive. This is a control stick with its rods assembled. I never seen such design before. Usually I do some rods by myself from a scrap. Tamiya is superb and holds its superiority. I'm deburring the control stick with its rods. I should not be surprised if you do not need any putty on this kit. It may be assembled on snap. Now deburr grip. Let's glue it. Check the angles. Okay, all done very well. assembled cockpit would look like that. These two assembled parts will not glued together to provide painting. First paint, then glue them together. We need to prepare fuselage halves because they would paint it in same interior color. As regarding to instruction manual, fuselage halves inside, including cockpit, walls and rear wheel bay, would be painted in interior color. Let's fit the cockpit parts to fuselage halves to realize what we have to prepare on side walls of fuselage halves. As I said before, fit is perfect. Very well done, kid. Without any gaps and fit problems. Note, by the way, vertical stabilizer mount is mounted on the fuselage at an angle, like on real plane. It needs to compensate air screw torque. I'll sand the pin marks on side walls and deburr some edges. The left fuselage burrs will be removed after fuselage assembly. Another pin mark to remove. After assembling of fuselage halves, we have to install fuselage spine fairing. Now we'll move to paint shop table. First, we need to degrease all surfaces. To degrease surfaces, we will airbrush them by the isopropanol. Then apply primer. Okay, let them dry. First we need to remove left isopropanol from airbrush. We will apply Mr. Surfacer 1200 diluted in 50-50 with its original thinner, Mr. Color Leveling Thinner 400. I found in my stock Mr. Color interior green paint. We will use it. These brand paints are the best on my opinion. let's airbrush thin layer of primer. Airbrush air pressure of 0.9 to 1 bar. Let them dry. Let's clean our brush. Meanwhile, the primer will dry. Let's do pre-shading on cockpit parts. Okay, your brush is clean. Alright, they seem dried. I'll do pre-shading by the all-clad black primer. This primer is ready to paint. The pre-shading would be not very dark because the multicolor paints have some clearness, so pre-shading would be visible on the coat of paint. We must shade all cavities and angles which to be shaded. Now turn off rear wheel bay. Slightly, because it's all shaded area by itself. Repeat on the other fuselage half. Now turn off cockpit parts. We have to shade some seat corners by easy touches. Side consoles. And the headrest. Bulkhead under behind the seats. The instrument panel is in black entire. Let's paint it in black and make shadow under it. Little bit on control stick. Now let's turn off interior color. Detailing would be brushed. Let's clean an airbrush. I am going to dilute a paint in 50-50 with its original thinner. To clean brushes, I use two bottles. First I clean in number 1 bottle, then finish in number 2 bottle. Then wipe brush by tissue. There are many preparatory works. Okay, let's paint it in interior color. The Mr. Color paint, very suitable for shading, very controllable. It seems to me paint close to chromate yellow, but not to interior green. Okay, we'll check it, then we will add portion of black to the paint. If needed. Not appreciated areas appears interior green because they are more darker. So we've got a very faded interior green. One more coat. Despite of 2 coats of paint, shading is visible. So we need to mix this interior color with couple of black to get proper color. That's all for today. Bye bye.